Yeah, fine. Let's go to our discussion topic since we don't have any news.
Today's topic of discussion will be types of gamers.
Yeah, let's start with that one since the second part is more of a rant. This discussion actually started because Felix and his friend and her bullshit. And her bullshit.
Really, dude?
She-mails, anyways.
You really want me to bring this up now?
I wasn't here for this, so...
That's what my entire thing is. You know what? Fine, I'll talk about it since he doesn't want to. Apparently his friend, I don't even know her real name. Do you know her real name?
I do not.
Is your girlfriend?
No.
Obvious girlfriend?
No.
Damn it.
You and your comment on my status. Like, is your girlfriend Nate? Is that much of a secret if it's on my Facebook?
Neither is Felix's, but still a secret.
No. No. No.
Secret. Anyways, so apparently his friend, apparently what she does is she plays a bunch of random games and then tells Felix all about them when he doesn't care.
Most of this stuff is Final Fantasy, just so you know.
And he continues to not care because he doesn't care. Apparently a couple weeks ago, it was all about Final Fantasy 13-2 and her apparently failing to comprehend the fact that no one likes 13-2 aside from like her. Somehow not understanding that 13-2 is just as bad as 13 stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently the fact that it's open world is supposed to like fix everyone's opinions of it.
Hey, we gave you monsters and we gave you open world. That doesn't fix anything.
Let's see what else was there. And now recently it's been Final Fantasy 6. Apparently she's been trying to convince him to play Final Fantasy 6, but for some reason he refuses.
You should.
Why?
I don't know. That's what everyone tells me.
It was the best Final Fantasy game before 7 came out.
I haven't even played 7.
I hate when people say that.
What?
It was like, Persona 3 was the best fucking Persona game ever till Persona 4. Like, what?
It's the best game in the series until the next game in the series.
I got into this gigantic argument about
but apparently it's seriously like 7 and then 6.
Only games
And then like 9.
that even had to do with 7 were like what? Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core. That's it. That's all I played.
But it's the second best Final Fantasy game.
Anyway, continue.
Anyways, but apparently he doesn't want to play it for whatever reason, and she apparently won't shut up about getting him to play it. And the hell?
My PSP is turning itself on.
And apparently,
do something about that battery.
I forget exactly what happened, but apparently she started saying some random stuff about.
Apparently, I'm a weird gamer.
Because apparently he's not an old school gamer, and he's not whatever, and blah 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 blah. And
you're not Christian until you're weird.
Huh?
Yep.
Basically, you know the way Christians are. If you're not a Christian, then you're weird and you're going to hell.
Right.
But apparently he's not an old school gamer, he's not a new school gamer, he's not both, he's just there.
Which makes absolutely no sense.
He's Ix.
Where did that come from? Did you just chop the fell off of his name?
I forgot what the hell we were talking about, but like, I don't know. Something about that he doesn't feel anything. Just take the feel out of your name. And it was Ix.
Just go on. Is there anything else?
But yeah, so apparently, like the whole point of this is that when she was telling him about that, and he was, I guess, thinking about what kind of gamer he was, I just kind of thought about it for a minute. I'm like, you know, it would be a good discussion topic for us to talk about the types of gamers. So here we are. Let's talk about the types of gamers. Caleb.
What?
Name what type of gamer.
Well, let's see. You have your casuals.
Well, you know, yeah, let's start with that. Like, the most basic descriptions that kind of that are pretty vague and basically encompass everything. Casual and hardcore. I don't think there's anything in between that.
And stupid. Casual, hardcore, and stupid.
I guess if you want to get that vague. Casual.
Funnily enough, I had this discussion at Hellfire Com's live stream, and pretty much I have like my own little definition between casual and hardcore. Excuse me.
Also, we apologize if our list isn't very concise or leaves things out or blah 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 blah. Because this is just personal opinions.
It's pretty much. Casuals are gamers who play game strictly for fun and nothing else. Like, they don't give a shit about metagame. They don't give a shit about not even high scores and shit like that. This is like,
They don't care, they don't care about the
fun.
graphics, the series.
Yeah, it's the fun of the game, and possibly like fans of a series. Yeah, that's fine and all. Pretty much casuals just play games for fun. And
Yeah, usually
no
for the
other
enjoyment of the characters and the story. Usually.
Yeah, hardcore gamers, and this is kind of rough because like casuals also kind of dip into this category as well.
Like I said, this is vague descriptions right
yeah,
now.
but my definition of hardcore are gamers who get their enjoyment out of the games they play from something other than just the fun of the game.
Usually a competitive aspect is something like Pokemon, the fighting game community in general, Call of Duty.
Yeah, like
Especially what with every game in existence now having a fucking leaderboard. If it's on the PS3 and 360.
yeah, competitive gamers, people who like collecting trophies and shit, speedrunners.
Now, sometimes trophy collectors and casual gamers are one and the same, shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If you just enjoy the sounds of pressing buttons, you're a hardcore gamer. You qualify as a hardcore gamer.
if you can fall asleep to random music that's playing on your game system, I'm pretty sure you're a hardcore gamer. If you lull yourself to sleep with video game music, there are people who do that.
Are you sure that you consider someone a hardcore gamer? Because
If your PSP or MP3 player is filled with nothing but video game music, and that's how you fall asleep at night, I'm pretty sure you're a hardcore gamer.
Yeah.
I don't fall asleep to video games.
Apparently, Noob did once. Got the fucking Pokemon Diamond and Pearl
I don't
Pokemon
believe
Center
it.
nighttime music.
How do you? I can't fall. I can chill to that. I can't fall asleep.
I fall asleep to Fire Emblem music and the fucking sound
you
test.
need fucking the right music, man.
Some of the fucking music in Fire Emblem Awakening is very relaxing. I swear to God, man. I like to open my DS and just listen to that and fall asleep. Also, on a side note, the other day I discovered something very weird when I was playing my Fire Emblem. My system was closed, and it was on the sound test mode. And just out of random, to compare the sizes of the 3DS to my DS Lite, I put them together. When I press at a certain type of pressure, the 3DS will turn on when still closed and start playing the music.
What the hell did you do?
I was really just holding them like this, and when I held it at a certain pressure, the lights came on and the music started playing. I'm like, what the hell? If I had a DS Lite,
So when you let it go, did it go back to sleep mode?
if you let it go and set it down, or if you, hold on, like I want to see if I can do this again with Chaos DS.
Intermission.
Like,
While he's doing that, yeah, you have your casuals, you have your hardcore, and then you have your stupid. Stupid is probably the vaguest of them all, because pretty much the only requirement for being under the category of stupid is to be stupid.
Yeah.
So,
Explain it as stupid.
yeah, there's really not much to say about it.
Yes,
You can't really explain the stupid, huh?
It's not like there's lots of different types of stupid. There's a lot of reasons to be
the main
stupid.
thing that marks you as a stupid gamer is if you judge a game based on something that really shouldn't matter.
Graphics.
If you judge graphics, the fact that it's different, shit like that.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Now let's see if this works again.
What the hell?
You broke it.
Could you do that by itself? What the hell, man? What have you done?
So it looks like we discovered something about the 3DS. Does it work with any other game?
I don't know. This is the game. Wait, let me see. Let me see if it works with another 3DS. Actually, leave it on. Leave your volume on. Let's see if it works with both of them.
But I don't like have anything. That's like it's not good. I'll just some random game. Oh.
This is totally
Wait
going
for
on
it, wait for it,
Wikipedia.
wait for it.
Wikipedia.
It's totally going on Wikipedia if this works.
If it wants to
Where'd you get this?
demo.
Oh. Bitch.
Doesn't seem to work with two 3DSs.
Try it.
Oh, with
Felix is deep.
Put on.
what the hell is going on?
For some reason, when you hold a 3DS and a DS Lite together, the 3DS will start doing shit, even though it's closed. Like,
Does it work in vice versa?
Somehow I don't.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll turn the volume down on this.
All the way up. Give me pull commands on.
This is weird. Like, what is this?
Just random trivia.
Like, I just put them together for the fuck of it, just to compare the sizes, and it started happening.
Funny how we discovered this through through our discussion with Nothing.
Nothing.
It, I think I understand what's going on.
What's going on?
I'm thinking that your 3DS is drawing power from the DS Lite so long as it's off. You can do that with PSP batteries for all I know. Because
So it's drawing power, and since it's now using the same amount of power as it does when it's open, it starts playing.
yeah,
Ah, interesting.
weird. Anyway,
Anyways, but yeah, stupid is basically when you judge a game based on something that isn't something that a game should be judged on, i.e., the gameplay, the graphics to a certain extent, but like graphics are important to a certain extent, but not to the extent that you should judge it on whether or not a game is good or bad. But generally, gameplay, storyline, characters, the shit that you should judge a game on. If you judge it on anything else, that basically makes you stupid.
now that doesn't necessarily make you like society-wise stupid. That's why the stupid category is pretty vague. You could be nitpicky. That doesn't necessarily mean you're stupid.
Yeah.
But technically, under the super vague.
But that's why we're going into more specifics.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, in casual, there's some people who are a bit competitive. Like a lot of people who are casual gamers. There's like a super casual thing where the only thing they play is like mini game compilations that isn't Mario Party. Like, I don't care who you are. The moment you sit down and pick up a controller to play Mario Party, you are not competitive.
Yep.
But yeah, they play mini game compilations, Tetris. I'm not bashing on these types of people that play, but they only
Mario.
play single player games, really.
Single player games. Certain types of like co-op multiplayer games.
Yeah, basically games that are all about having fun and don't really have a competitive aspect. And then there are casual gamers who play what they want just based on whether or not a game is fun, but sometimes still go competitive. Like a lot of Pokemon players will play through the game for the enjoyment of the story and whatnot. But once they get in the game, they'll go all competitive mode and actually start EV training and whatnot. That's basically how me and KO are.
The biggest confusion about this, though, is that being a casual or being a hardcore isn't necessarily a label. It's pretty much just preference. Like,
Yeah.
for example, if a casual gamer and a hardcore gamer go to the same GameStop and they find, oh look, Super Mario World, this game is fun. Most likely, the casual gamer is going to grab that game because they like to play Super Mario World. The hardcore gamer will like, hey look, Super Mario Bros. 3. I heard this game is pretty tough. I'm going to try to beat it. That's where hardcore gamers tend to turn. Sometimes it'll switch. Some people like to play Super Mario World because, hey, this game is pretty challenging. I'm going to play this. But because Super Mario Bros. 3 is typically, the harder game, hardcores tend to draw attention towards that more than they would like Super Mario World. As casuals would probably grab Super Mario Bros. 3 because, like, hey, this game is Mario 2, so shit, might as well play that too.
Yeah.
But they'll probably be more drawn towards Super Mario World because that one's more,
Easy?
I wouldn't say easy, but streamlined, I guess.
Also part of the perfectionist hardcore, there's perfectionists. These are people who will get a game, sit down, and 100% it.
Joe.
Yep.
Jose.
my friend Josh. You know him, your cousin guy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cousin guys.
Yeah. Yeah, they were people who will sit down and they will win 100% a game just for the sake of having it at 100%, just so they can say, I have beaten this game.
I still say Jose's worse.
Oh yeah, he's definitely worse.
One does not just finish Phantom Brave. One doesn't just complete Phantom Brave.
Yeah, because there's beating a game and then there's completing a game. Beating a game means you finish the main storyline and possibly all the storylines, while completing a game means you literally have nothing left to do. All of your characters are at max level. You've uncovered every item. You've been in every world, every enemy, everything. There is literally nothing left to do. And considering that Jose does this with shit like Phantom Brave and Disgaea, well, before he got a job, anyways.
Yeah. I'm sure he still would.
I remember going over to his house every time, and there would be something new that he discovered in Phantom Brave. It's like, what are you?
I owe him like 3 birthday gifts.
Yeah.
Gotta give him like the ultimate Rubik's Cube. That's like the only thing that's gonna occupy his time.
Oh yeah, I gotta give him like that Rubik's Cube snake thing. The Rubik's Globe.
Yeah, buy him one of those. Get a call next day. Yo, I need another one. Dude! It's been like 3 hours.
I remember talking to him when I think I was talking to him or texting him one time when I still had my Wii version of Phantom Brave, and he was telling me all the shit I could do. Wait, so I do this and I stacked him up there and free item. Holy shit! Where do you find this stuff?
I still have the PSP version.
He told me how to stack my characters on top of a tree to get some item or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's the only thing I remember.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend Josh also falls under a category which I don't even know if it applies to anyone other than him, but he grinds too hard. He is a dude who will play Kingdom Hearts 1 and not leave Twilight Town until he's level 50.
Twilight Town,
Damn.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Kingdom Hearts 2, whatever. Yeah, that's how hard he'll go. He will he played the new DMC and by the time he got to level 2, he already had his sword maxed out.
What the hell?
I don't know why he does this, but he feels some compulsive need to grind so hard that
He just needs to be overpowered.
yeah. Even though he can beat even though he knows he can beat the game without grinding that hard. That's the only reason why he won his Nuzlocke run, because he didn't leave the fucking first route until all of his Pokemon were level 20.
Aren't you do that in the Nuzlocke room?
It's supposed to grind, but there's a limit to where it's it's not even challenging.
Now you're just crazy.
I guess the difference, but I guess supposed to grind, but you still have to let there be a bit of a challenge.
That's the point of getting a Nuzlocke challenge. It's a challenge. Taking away the challenge is just Nuzlocke.
And it's not even a thing. Now you're just some guy with a Nuzlocke that's named after a character from Lost.
Yeah.
What?
That's where the Nuzlocke thing came from. The dude named his character. The dude named his Nuzlocke after a character named Locke from Lost.
I had no idea.
At first, it was called the Seedlock because it started off as a Seedot, and then after it became and that Nuzlocke was his first major loss that he cared about. So that's Locke. But yeah, I talked to this dude and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got 2 badges. What level are your Pokemon? 30." Geez, my limit for usually if I'm just playing the game for the hell of it, my Pokemon are usually under leveled as to where the gym leader is. But if I'm playing a Nuzlocke, my team usually matches the level of the gym leader, the gym leader is strongest.
I just suck. I give to the gym leader. Just oh fuck, you got a level 16 Scyther. I gotta get my level 5 everything. So
No, for you it's you have a level 18 Scyther. Let me get my level 20 Pidgeotto.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try my level 25 cool up.
What the hell am I supposed to do? What am I expected to do when I have a level 20 Pidgeotto and a level 25 Quilava ready to fight Bugsy and they both die?
To a Scyther that gets crits off of quick attack. Seriously, the only way to beat that thing is have a fucking Geodude because it always uses fucking focus on your first thing, so just throw a rock at it. There, I win. Of all your damn cocoons. Perform a fucking C-section. Have like a half evolved Beedrill. It's like at this point it's just like a Weedle with like the bee wings. Oh god, imagine if you could do that. Have like half evolved Pokemon.
What other types of gamers are there?
There's Lemmings. There's two versions of Lemmings in my mind. There are some people who will literally just play a game or not play a game based on whether or not it's popular. They will sit there and follow like the reviews of the game, and if it gets good reviews, they're gonna go and buy it. They don't base their opinion of a game on their actual enjoyment of the experience of playing it. They base it based on everyone else's opinions.
Okay. I do that, but in my defense, I do that before I go out to buy a game. And it's usually a game I either never heard of or don't know anything about. Like, that's how I found Persona in the first place. Like, people wouldn't show about Persona. I was like, what the hell is this? So I went to IGN, like, looked at the review. It's like, okay, apparently it's
Okay, see, there's a difference. Like, some people, like, when it's a game they've never heard about, they'll go and pick it up based on, you know, like, it got some pretty good reviews. I think I'll go check it out. But after they play the game, they still form an opinion on it based on whether or not they actually enjoy playing the game. These lemmings, they play the game, but they don't actually form an opinion on it based on anything other than the fact that everyone else enjoyed it. Even if they hated the game, they're not going to be aware of it because they're so too focused on the fact that the game is good according to everyone else.
Do we got a guest? I think we have a guest.
Do we have a guest, or are you leaving? He's leaving. We don't have a guest.
We're recording. You want to be a guest?
I'm on YouTube.
Damn it. Anyway.
Anyways, these people will seriously, they'll sit there and play DMC, and since the game has gotten good reviews at this point, they'll be like, this game is the best game ever, even if they didn't enjoy playing it. I've met people who play games and enjoy them only because the popular opinion is good or bad.
It's like, I hate this game, but considering that I got good reviews, this must be the experience I should have because that's how good the game is.
And and that's the only thing listening to, the fact that they should be enjoying it, and therefore they enjoy it.
Like, you must enjoy this game, okay? And then you hate it, but because the game told you to.
Yeah, you enjoy it, or you hate a game, even if you love it. No, this is the worst game ever. I hate it.
Which is hilariously enough the fucking moral behind DMC, the whole corporal corruption shit.
Yeah, and then there's but that's the difference between when you've never, like, I mean, if you've never like heard of a game or game series before, of course you're gonna base whether or not you're gonna pick it up based on what the popular review is. If the game got terrible reviews, you're probably gonna be like, well, I probably don't want to pick this game up because everyone hated it. So
yeah.
But if it got a lot of really good reviews, then you're most likely going to be like, okay, I'll pick it up, I'll give it a try. But even after you play it, you'll form your own opinion. That's what happened with Monster Rancher DS. The game got decent reviews, but I thought it was a piece of shit.
Persona 3. I think Persona 3 is a piece of shit. The story is awesome. The story is great. Battle system is terrible.
Yeah.
Always the battle system that brings it down.
I had like a one-man war like last night trying to argue my fucking point that how bad Persona 3 is. Oh, that would be Persona 3 and Persona 3 Fez, not Portable. Portable is the way to go. Oh
yeah.
God. Like, okay, Portable is lacking because it has, instead of running around like a school, you have like a menu and you have your cursor and shit. But like the
graphic visual novel?
No, it's just like you have a map of the school and you're just a cursor and you just pick doors and shit to where you want to go and shit.
Sounds like a visual novel.
Kind of.
Where you don't walk around, you choose where your character goes.
Yeah.
Like Phoenix Wright.
But the battle system, oh my god. The battle system was modeled after Persona 4, which was greatly improved over 3.
That's all I needed to know. It was we went through the fucking things we hate.
For reasons, if anyone wants to fucking argue, send me a message. Don't put it in the comments. But,
but anyways, then there's series lemmings. Also known as, I think, Fantards is a...
Fantards isn't restricted to series. It's pretty much anything they like.
Yeah, but basically, series lemmings are
series-wise.
series fantards, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
who will buy a game only because it is the most recent game in a series and will blindly defend it to the death, regardless of any flaws the game might actually have, and basically love the game only because it's in that series that they like. They'll be completely blind to any flaws that the game might have.
And then the polar opposites. The Gen 1ers. The DMC people.
Yeah, I was gonna get into those a little bit later. But yeah, like, can we think of any series lemmings?
Call of Duty.
Yep, people who continue to buy the new Call of Duty, even though it's just like the last one, and will defend it to the death. All people saying that's the same thing. Like no. Like, see, this one menu interface is slightly changed from the old one.
Oh God.
I'm-
Madden people.
Madden, any sports game really, because none of them really have anything. Oh no, the music section in each game is different.
That's it.
Oh yeah, the sound test. The only time I can see like actual improvements is when a sports game is going from one generation console to the next.
That's about it.
That's it.
But yeah, like people like that, the people who play Call of Duty, Madden. I guess some Pokemon fans, although I haven't really seen much of those as much as the Gen 1ers. Hey, you're back.
Yo,
I've been charging that Rasengan since I was upstairs. Your whole arm is now just done.
Just stop doing that.
No.
we're recording a YouTube video. Would you like to be a guest?
Even though I got somebody waiting in the car and I'm supposed to go home, sure, why not?
Okay. We're talking about different types of gamers that there are in the world.
By the way, the MP3 player is right here. That's why we're recording. Special guest.
Blue.
Do you have a YouTube account?
Yes.
Do you do stuff with that YouTube account?
No, not at all.
Well, now you can. You're a temporary honorary member of the Synchronization, unless you want to actually be a real member of the Synchronization, which will probably require your presence more than necessary.
Now.
Call me more often.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in charge of him.
Sucks.
Right, so we just started talking about series lemmings, which is our term for people who will buy a game only because it is the latest in a series and will blindly defend it to the death regardless of any flaws that the game might actually have. Like Call of Duty and Madden people.
Or God of War.
God of War.
It is the same thing every single game.
No.
From what I've
Not
heard.
this time.
Kind of.
Not this time. Every God of War game that came out was awesome. Was really great. Was really good. This new game, God of War Ascensions, has turned out to be what I like to claim it as a follower of all other games. Normally, God of War presented itself being a new leading game. Except for now, God of War now is a multiplayer. And it seems just like any other multiplayer, the story feels like it's been rushed so people can play online and play against other people.
Isn't the story just like a prequel to the first game?
Yeah.
So they fell into to the trap, so they decided to fall into the, hey, you know what we should do? Let's put multiplayer in a game that's never had multiplayer before.
Yes.
That doesn't need multiplayer because that kind of defeats the purpose of the game itself.
Yes.
Wow, that's not even that's not even a fan term. That's the fucking company being a lemming.
Yeah.
Even though God of War never ever kept the same person who did the first game, did not do the second game, did not do the third game. They always picked a new person to run the game.
Why?
It kept it better. The company, if you look back at the first God of War, it was done really good. It was the first brand new game of its kind. The second God of War beat the first one because it wasn't the same person who created the first one.
But I heard that number 3 was more or less just a rehash of 2. Because you're just doing the same thing, going around and beating up the other gods just to get to Zeus and fight him.
Well, yes and no, because
Plot-wise, it sounds like it.
Part 1 was basically the whole point of him serving and killing Ares.
Yeah.
Part 2 was,
Then he
okay,
got.
it's time for me to get my revenge on the gods because they did me dirty. However, he didn't kill all the gods in 2. 3 was supposed to end what 2 started.
Yeah, but from what I hear, like he went through the game killing a bunch of gods, and then fought Zeus, and apparently lost, or something happened at the end of 2. And then he had to go through it all over again in 3. He wasn't fighting the same gods, but same thing. Fight gods to get to Zeus.
Yeah, he got well in the end of 2. He got to Zeus and started fighting him, and right before the death blow, Athena came out and she took the killing blow. What ended up happening was Kratos in part 2, Kratos wanted to get revenge against the gods and needed the sisters' help. The sisters who had the power to go through time. In 2, he had to go through them, and they didn't want him to fight this, or the sisters didn't want to help him, so Kratos do what Kratos does best, go on a killing rampage because he has anger management issues. I'm saying he could have used a shrink. That's all I'm saying.
And GPS. Keep track of his family, you know. Hey,
let's put it this way.
Kratos, I need you to raid this village. Hey, this burning building looks familiar. I have a carpet just like that. Oh look, this is a fucking portrait of my family just like that. Yeah, I have a wife just like my wife!
Don't forget, it was his daughter too.
And his daughter.
See, but in the God of War series, from what I realized...
Now see, here's my theory. It wasn't actually his wife and daughter. It was just two people who looked very similar.
That would suck.
I'm waiting for a sequel.
That would really suck.
Like, so you mean to tell me that I've been on this burning rampage killing the gods, and I'm covered in the ashes of some stranger that I accidentally murdered while raiding a village?
That Ares told him to do. Ares is the king of punk because he started the whole thing.
Well, yeah, it's still Chris' fault. It's like, I just told you to do it. You didn't have to.
But here's the thing. When you look back at the God of War games, and I guess with the gamers, I guess it all depends on what the game is and how the different characteristics of that game together. Because if you look at the franchise of God of War, to basically keep God of War alive, they basically did the number one thing to the main character that most other people don't do. Dick him. Every God of War game that Kratos ever been in, they dicked him. They dicked him hard. Let's see. In the beginning of 2, Zeus killed him. He came back.
Yeah, because then they take away his god powers and.
That was Kratos' fault.
They did that in the middle of 1. Ares killed him once too.
No, they never took his powers away.
No, they didn't take it all away, but Ares didn't kill the shit out of him.
Not in 1, no. Yes. Kratos is the only person I know from each game to actually die, not 100% fully. He died, but never went to. He went to Hades, but never went to the whole soul cleansing your traps.
Never stayed there.
Yeah, his soul was just unbelievably just angry.
You can't kill me. Only I can kill me.
Which turned out to be the end of 3, which he ended up killing himself.
Yep.
Because we
no, because everybody's all like, oh, we don't know what happened because he crawled off the cliff. Doesn't that mean he's dead?
He didn't crawl off the cliff. He finally finished what he started.
Because the Trail of Blood says that.
Pay attention to the game. Pay attention to the game. Every game Kratos was in, every God of War game, did he not go to the cliff and try to kill himself? He finally finished what he started, because when he tried to jump off the cliff the first time, the god said, no, you're the God of War. The second time he was about to do it, he was like, you know what?
Why didn't he just try again?
He did! He said, you know what? No, I'm going to stay alive because I'm going to beat the shit out of the gods for making me go through this shit. And if you pay close attention, they actually even tell you, in the 2 PSP games that they remade, that they just brought out for the PS3, one of the games was that Kratos, Athena finally was like, alright, here's the deal, Kratos. In order to get your memories, cleansed from your mind, we can do it, but you just need to let go so you can become the new God of War. They basically did all this crap so he can become the new God of War, because he killed Ares, and they were like, well, we killed Ares, we don't feel like doing anything else, let's get Kratos, because, plot, spoiler alert, in case you haven't played it, Zeus is pretty much Kratos' father. Kratos was like, he didn't know. He didn't know until one of the stupid games. Hey, what's going on? Tired of meeting everybody I see. I'm gonna start murdering people. That way I ain't gotta worry about meeting people. Like, hey, I saw you from grade school. Shut up.
Like, I'm out.
Don't run. It's okay. The knife will just plunge into your skin nicely. I mean, anywho. But it just seems like Kratos had to been the one that they dick. And I think most gamers like that. Especially in the God of War series, they like the fact that...
Well, it makes sense rather than just, hey, guess what, new game, sweet. You gotta go do this. Why? Because you have to. Oh.
And there are games out there that's like that.
Yeah, they screw you over so you have a motivation to like go murder these fuckers.
Yeah, now it's like, well, you just screwed over. These people had to be assholes to you. Okay, that's why I want to kill these people. Not, yet, like, why do I want to kill these people? Because you have to.
Because the plot says you should.
So what about... So how do you feel about the whole Grand Theft Auto? There are good series that's out there that makes people want to go buy them.
I haven't played GTF since San Andreas, so I don't know.
Which is hilarious that you say that, because when you think about it from the previous games till now, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was one of the greatest games of all time for Grand Theft Auto. But then they came out with 4, which was a remake of 3. Just for now, for now, yes.
Here's a question: did the people who play GTA fall into the Lemmings category? Did they buy the game simply because it's a GTA game and are blind to any faults in it?
Yes. I believe so. I believe so for multiple reasons. Because Grand Theft Auto, again, just like God of War, was a one-player game until 4 came out. When 4 came out, Grand Theft Auto 4 was Liberty City, which was, like I said, because Grand Theft Auto 3 was in Liberty City. Now they made it bigger, better, with better graphics. People bought it because they were like, well, I played all the other ones. I played San Andreas because San Andreas was the biggest
It's
one.
a new Grand Theft Auto. I gotta get it.
Just like it was a one-player game until San Andreas made it multiplayer. Grand Theft Auto 4 took it and exploded the multiplayer to a total different, like, just totally different.
And people are buying, just like with God of War Ascension, it has a stupid multiplayer that doesn't need to be there. Everyone's like, nope, this game is awesome because it's God of War.
Yeah, just like that. And now I guarantee you that there are a lot of people that are actually pre-ordering Grand Theft Auto 5, which is San Andreas. That's where it takes place. Is in San Andreas.
But the people are pre-ordering it, and they're going to defend it to the death against anyone who says it's bad just because it's Grand Theft Auto, and they're going to completely ignore anything you can say about, well, these are the reasons why the game is bad. Yeah. No, this game is awesome.
Yes. Because of its name, because of the company that makes it.
Same
Rockstar. Rockstar has been making great games.
Same thing with Call of Duty. This Call of Duty game is the same exact thing as the one that came out 2 months ago. Nope, it has just one different gun.
Not one, but 2 different people. 2 different companies making the same exact game. And in fact, my one friend actually pointed it out that there is one difference between both games. One is great for multiplayer, and the other one is crappy for multiplayer, which will be Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare was a lot better graphically wise than Treyarch's Black Ops. But the multiplayer for Black Ops was so much better than Modern Warfare.
Actually, the thing is,
and that's how it is. And people will buy it, and it comes out every single same day, every year.
Not even every year at this point. It's like every month at this point. And they're releasing
it feels like it.
And they've released like $20 map packs like every other week. It's like, what are you doing?
And here's the thing: I follow this guy on YouTube called Maximilian. He mostly plays fighting games, but he also plays Call of Duty and stuff like that. Maximilian is the only guy that I know of on this planet that will tell you the problems that Call of Duty has.
Yes!
I know no other person on this earth that will tell you like anything that's wrong with Call of Duty or anything whatsoever. He is the only one.
Yes.
That is saying something.
Yes.
And same thing with Call of Duty and GTA and God of War, Madden. It's the same game every year except for what? More different music and different roster changes. Mm-hmm. Even though you can just have Madden 11 and
Madden
just
09, and then get a roster update, and you'll have
Off of
everything
Wi-Fi.
from that's in Madden 12 now.
Let's go up at least 2 years because they changed it where they made it better for multiplayer. That's all. For people who are new to the game, they made it easier for them. That's all. And then from that point on, that's exactly how it's going to stay.
And even more about the series summons is, especially when the 3DS came out, where they just released a bunch of games that were already out and just tacked the word 3D into it. What's that? Super Street Fighter 4 3D? Gotta get it. Why? Because it's Street Fighter.
Star Fox 3D.
Which is the regular Star Fox.
Except with 3D capabilities. Because it's on the 3DS.
3D!
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D.
Everyone's gonna buy it because it's Zelda.
Coming out in 3D!
Zelda and it's 3D.
Not even 3D, just because it's a Zelda game, just because it was Street Fighter, just because it was Dead or Alive, just because it was
Whoa.
Slaughter.
Whoa, the primest of prime examples, Mega Man.
Mega Man came out with so many different collections. I don't know. Mega Man will always be that one that you sit there. You have to think about. To me, I would have to think about it before.
And gaming companies actually take advantage of these types of series lemmings to release whatever the hell they want because they know people are going to buy it.
Like Mega Man 9 and 10.
Oh wait,
They didn't have to.
I got an example. Destiny.
Huh?
I don't know what that is.
Destiny is a game that's coming out. What makes it so appealing? Because it's from the creators
Of Halo.
Because the name Halo, it was from the creators of Halo. Halo, I'm not going to lie, has been really good because it hasn't been coming out every single year. However, people do pre-order it because it is one of those games that gamers like to sit there and go, you know what, I want that game because it's coming out. And I played the other ones and it was awesome. Some people actually do, and when you look at certain games and gamers, you have to think about the games as well because, like I said, Halo hasn't been coming out every year. Halo's been taking a break every other game they come out with.
Halo's supposed to end at 3.
But Halo is now over with Halo 4, but now they're moving on to this Destiny thing, and we don't even know that much about the game. People are just like drooling over it because it's from the people who made Halo.
I'm somewhat guilty of this because like lately I've been on like this massive hunt for Shin Megami Tensei games. Just because it's Shin Megami Tensei.
But at least those do have a record of being good games.
I know one game that I'm looking forward to seeing, and there's one game that I would love to pre-order, and I find that it's coming out in the summer actually. It's from the makers of Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain was a very popular game. It was a very good game. It was I think it was a brand new game of the series. That we didn't have games like this before Heavy Rain, where you make your decisions and you make your own endings. And now they're coming out with another game. It wasn't like they said from the makers of Heavy Rain, and yeah, a lot of people are going to basically go for it. But this is the second game that this company has made, and I don't want to jinx it, but there is a chance that if that one does really well, they're going to keep continuously doing things like that. And I'm hoping that it doesn't turn out to be another God of War or in ratings wise, yes. Other than that, no. It's just wrong. I wouldn't want to go out and buy a game because of the title, but that's the way how gamers are.
It's the same for the people who made Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. Like we're all waiting for Last Guardian. Like we don't know what it's gonna be, but because Ico and Shadow of the Colossus were so great, it's like, well, it has to be amazing. So where the fuck is it?
Actually, perfect example of series on that isn't even for video games. Apple, people who like Apple products, they buy the new iPhone because it's the new iPhone. It's the same thing except with like a slightly bigger screen.
Oh God, no!
But it's the new iPhone, so I have to buy it.
Oh God, no!
What's
it costs
this?
Too much for me.
What's this? The iPad Mini?
iPad Mini XL.
What?
Yep.
I'm going to throw this out there before I have to go. I'm going to throw this out there. It's one game that was good that everybody was raving about and everybody wanted, and it didn't come out, and it won't come out, and I know why. And would you like to know what game that is?
I'm curious.
Final Fantasy VII. What about that one? Wasn't they supposed to remake that for the PS3?
No, that was
no, they were actually supposed to remake it for the PS3.
that was a rumor from a tech demo. They made a tech demo of like a modern Final Fantasy, and
just to show the graphics for the PS3.
Yeah,
they were actually going to make it
a remade Final Fantasy VII, but they never planned on doing that.
They're not, and I know why.
They never did.
No, they're really not. They
Well,
really
they're
did.
fucking too broke now to even attempt to.
Not really. You know why?
They just lost like a gajillion yen.
When Final Fantasy 7 came out, it was exploding everywhere.
Yeah, we all know the story of Final Fantasy 7. We actually talked about that earlier in this episode.
Well, if you keep in mind the reason why they won't do it is because they want another one of the Final Fantasy games to blow up like 7.
13!
If that happens, then they will make another 7. They will actually redo 7. And they will do it off of Advent Children.
I don't really give a shit. I'd rather they like give us the fucking games that they announced and promised us like 7 years ago.
Let's talk about that and see how that is, because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of companies that did the same thing but refused.
But we don't give a shit about those. We want fucking Versus 13 and Kingdom Hearts 3. What are those?
They're supposed to be remaking Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 for the PS3.
I don't care.
We want number 3.
I don't want those.
No, I'm saying they're supposed to be making 3.
That's why they're broke now.
1 and 2, they're supposed to be there. And the thing that I really don't like is the remakes.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy 4. You know how many times they released that?
Some games do need a remake.
One
example, Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider was fine. It was. I'm glad they made a remake. It's pretty damn good that they made
No. If a game gets a remake, one remake, like the Final Fantasy 4DS version, that was nice with the voice acting and whatnot. They didn't need to keep making it over and over and over again. Like, I enjoy HD remakes that come with voice acting and whatnot. I don't like it when they keep doing it. But yeah, moving on from the Lemmings, there's actually serious fans. These are people who will buy a game mostly based on the fact that it's in a series that they enjoy, but they can actually give the game a fair criticism.
Like me, with Sonic and shit.
And me with Pokemon.
I don't think I really have an example, so. Yeah.
Anything with girls in it.
Not really.
I dare you to argue against that.
No.
I don't dare you.
Wait. Here's the difference if he's a serious fan. If we actually sat down and talked with you about a game that you enjoy, would you actually be able to give it a fair criticism?
If I at least played it.
Would you
How
be
do you
able to
feel about Kingdom Hearts 2?
Can you recognize and accept the fact that there are flaws in a game that you enjoy?
Yeah, definitely.
Serious fan, not a lemming. That's the main difference. Whether or not he has an example, the point is that lemmings will blindly defend the game to the death, literally to the death. Like they'll
die.
If you threaten to shoot them, if they don't admit that the game might have a flaw, they will let you shoot them.
They will kill themselves first out of spite.
Yeah. Whereas a serious fan can recognize and accept the fact that a game might have a flaw in it. Like me and the fact that I love Pokemon Black version 2, but I will admit that it is basically a rehash of 1 with some extra cities tacked on.
And I have extra problems that I'll get into another fucking episode. That shit.
And this dude in Sonic, I mean, this dude loves Sonic to the death. But
Yeah, but Sega's a fucking retard. Sonic team fucking... Man.
yeah, and serious fans are usually the people that you want to listen to most when they're criticizing a game, because if they actually give a reasonable argument as to why a game might have some problems, then you can probably listen to them. When a fan of a series says the game is bad, there's probably a very big problem. As long as it's a serious complaint, like, I don't know, the gameplay is off or something. Not what happened with DMC. But then there's Gen 1ers and / it's not the old one.
Yep.
There are Gen 1ers and everything. Apparently it started with Transformers, and these are people who only... What was their first one in the 80s?
I don't know.
80s, late 70s.
Yeah, people who only watched the original Transformers from way back then. Anything that came after it doesn't count.
Seriously?
That's where it originated from. There are people like that who count the old Transformers as the only one that counts. Anything else is a piece of shit only because it's the new Transformers. The term has also been applied to Pokemon, which is where we mostly know it from. Where there are people who go, if it's not Gen 1, sometimes Gen 2 that they'll go into. But if it's not Gen 1 or Gen 2, it's terrible.
I'll never catch up.
There are actually people who say that the first 151 were the only real Pokemon.
What?
Yep.
There's a guy who makes videos.
100, everything from 152 and later, they don't count.
There's a guy who's been making like a countdown video to Gen 6, and every once in a while he'll put up like a fan-made like screenshot of the Japanese magazines that advertise like Gen 6 and shit.
The Korokoro?
Yeah, those. And a lot of times when they're showing like obviously fake Pokemon, sometimes the Pokemon will look pretty damn good. Like there was one of them that had like this weird pink dragon. It was weird, but it looked pretty decent aside from being pink. it being pink didn't make it bad; it just made it weird. It was like this blue water type beaver looking thing, like electric cat thing. I guess they're just going for like generic rodent, generic cat Pokemon in the wild, and they look pretty damn good. But this guy, he's all like, "Oh, look at this! What the fuck is this? Like some kind of fucking cat? It's not. It doesn't even look like a Pokemon. What the fuck does that even mean?
It doesn't look like a Pokemon?
It doesn't look like a Pokemon. Like,
what does that mean?
Like, what are the qualifications of looking like a Pokemon?
That's like taking a platypus going, this doesn't look like an animal.
It doesn't even look like a Pokemon. Fuck. It's like, dude, like, what the hell? And they look pretty damn good. In fact, the art, I was convinced that they were real, actually.
They might even be on Cerebi at this point. They have a whole section about fake Pokemon.
That cat was adorable. I actually wish it was real. But still, yeah.
Hey, who knows? Maybe they might go the same route as Gen 4. Just steal people's designs from off the internet and then copyright it so that the other people can't claim it as theirs.
Yeah.
Fucking Glaceon and Leafeon.
They literally stole that from someone else.
That's one of the main reasons why a lot of the things in there are pre-evolutions and evolutions. They just stole shit from like Demonon and whatnot and then copyrighted it so that like no one else could claim it as theirs.
You do it without permission?
Yeah.
It's like buying permission. It's like, fuck you, I don't need permission from you. I'll just spend this money and I'll make my own permission.
Yeah, the moment it's copyrighted, no one can say otherwise. And since these are just random artists off of DeviantArt, they can't even sue the people because they don't have that kind of money. Because if they lose a settlement, well, now they owe Nintendo like $5 billion. No one wants to go through that. But yeah.
Those.
But yeah. And then on the other side of the spectrum is people who say that game is bad just because it's different from the old one. Like what? Well, this game is bad because it's not like the old ones. Is there an example other than DMC we can go into with this?
Let's see. Which games have they remade or have changed drastically? People complain about Street Fighter 4 quite a bit. It's a lot slower, notably. Oh god, is it slow?
Brawl. Is the big one where everyone complains about Brawl.
I can't win dash.
Game is sucky because I can't.
The only problem I have with Brawl is
That's
That's soccer ice.
No, I'm just saying.
That right there is a legitimate like complaint though. Like why the fuck would you? But most of the series categories can basically be summed up with the new DMC that came out in January.
Do we really? We have a video.
We have this, but that's basically how it can be summed up. There's a series of lemmings who bought the game only because it was a Devil May Cry game and no other reason. There's the series fans who actually tried to defend the game from all the people being stupid. And then there's the Gen 1 / it's not the old one, who were complaining about the game and basically saying it was bad based on everything about it that was different from the old games.
Yep.
Now there's black hair. There's too many air combos.
Actually,
there's no lock on. His coat has a flag on it. He has new weapons.
Someone complained about the flag.
Yeah, that was one to make.
Who the hell?
No. Right, because Dante wears a jacket with the English flag on his arm. He is now automatically a British emo fag boy.
Yep, that and the black hair were the first complaints many people have had. The music is bad. The backgrounds are like a clusterfuck of everything.
The combat is slow, somehow. The frame rate is shitty.
No.
Somehow. The story is stupid, even though it's the same story as DMC 1, except slightly tweaked.
Dante says fuck too much. He's a
Dante
teenager.
swears too much.
He's a teenager.
The game is too mature for audience, even though it's rated M for mature.
Like really? He swears too much? Do you not know how teenagers communicate? They communicate through swear words. That's their language. That is our language.
Dante's trying too hard to be cool because, he's not wearing a t-shirt, nothing but a trench coat. MC3.
Virgil's hair is slicked back.
The one thing they get right. Why?
Virgil wears that hat that they say a hot topic.
Yeah, he wears a fedora. Fuck. Who wears a fedora in a video game? You don't wear a fedora at all.
You're not in a video game. Yeah.
If I could, if I make a character based off of myself in a video game and I can give my character a fedora, that character will have a goddamn fedora. Fedoras are cool. Kewl.
And within those people who try to bash games by all the little shit, there's even deeper crevice of people who will go out of their way to do shit in the video games to cause shit to happen and then blame the developers for what happened. It's see, I fell down this thing and I thought it'd be funny if I paused the game, pressed all the buttons at once and threw my controller in the sky and then now my screen is stuck and it's fucking developers' fault because they can't program games right.
Your controller into the sky.
The people who do shit they're not supposed to do and then blame the developers when it glitches.
See, I was air dashing in this corner, right? Because I was trying to air dash in the corner for some reason, and I got stuck in the fucking corner because I air dashed in it too much. Stupid Capcom, stupid Ninja Theory, can't fucking tighten their corners. Every time I try to fight Virgil, he sits there in this counter stance, and when I don't attack him, he just sits there and does nothing. The fuck, stupid Capcom, stupid Ninja Theory.
Oh god.
It goes on because people go on doing this shit. My air
that's
combos are too long.
What? No, come on.
So then there's genre-specific gamers. I somewhat don't count these people as actual gamers because I count a gamer as someone who plays a bunch of different video games and doesn't sit there and play Call of Duty and nothing but Call of Duty, or sits there and plays Street Fighter and nothing but Street Fighter.
You don't call them gamers?
It's
because they only play one.
in my mind, to be a gamer is to play a bunch of different video games, different names, different genres, different things. Otherwise, it's just some guy who plays a game. If you do nothing but play Call of Duty, I don't know.
It's just a thing to separate gamers from normal people.
Everyone just about everyone has played a video game at some point in their lives. But a lot of these people just sit there and play Call of Duty or Madden or Street Fighter and nothing but that game.
I feel sorry for the ones that haven't played video games. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Other stuff. I mean, some people don't enjoy video games.
How can you? I don't understand that.
Some people don't.
But I guess the reason I don't understand is I've been playing video games damn near all my life.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Right, so...
Battery died.
Awesome.
Wow.
But yeah, so...
Good times.
Yeah, I don't know. Now let's see, what else is there? The next one isn't really a category so much as it is a title that the people that call themselves. And I more or less view it as... I use it as an insult for those type of people. The gamer girl category. These are the girls who will go on and go, oh, I'm such a nerd, and write nerd with hearts in the middle of their hands and wear the glasses with no lenses and go around and talk about how much they'd rather stay at home and play video games than go out with a guy or something.
Bitches.
Hipsters.
You like attention too.
No. Not hipsters, not I liked it before it was cool type people, but girls who think that they're cool because they play a video game.
Oh, no. They think it's cool to put on the image as if they play video games, because a lot of them don't.
That is part of it. That is like a subcategory, but these are the gamer girls who do play video games and go, oh, I play God of War, I'm the best girl ever.
Yeah.
Y'all should date me because I play video games. Why is that what?
I don't want to draw this into a relationship type conversation, but that pisses me off very hard. Like, it's weird because like, yeah, I'm a gamer girl. I'm the best gamer. I'm a girl, and I'm the best gamer, and I'm the best girl ever. And I should get guys all the time and shit. And we hate bitches like that. We call you sluts with controllers. That is all.
There's actually a very famous picture. Well, it is now. Not everyone's parodied it. Where there's a girl holding like an Xbox controller. She's like biting on the fucking cord of the controller, trying to be sexy. Like, and everyone has parodied that by just randomly putting video game consoles in their mouths and going, oh.
And it pisses me off because not only are you making the actual, girls I know that play that are actually interested in playing video games, but on the other half, like, us guys are not necessarily aren't completely not guilty either, because when that type of thing happens, we usually encourage it by what? Slobbering all over this girl, and then
mainly because it's very hard for a guy who plays video games and sometimes to get girls who don't play video games. And so, of course, the moment we find a girl that does, we immediately follow them and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Depends on what game, too.
It does, because a lot of girls who say gamer girls only play Call of Duty.
But then there's the guys who are like, well, she's a gamer girl. Gotta fucking hit that. All logic is all gone. I have to use all my greatest pickup lines, all my greatest all those internet memes I heard on the internet to try to get this girl's fascinated. And it's disgusting to watch. These things happen, and it makes guys like me, me who would rather find a girl who is also interested in video games because, common interest.
Common interest.
It's a very good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes guys like us look bad.
There's a difference between common interest and somebody who takes things way too far.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is.
And only that,
and it's happening on both sides, and it's making all of us look bad. It's like.
And the thing is that, as Cam mentioned earlier, there are some girls who say this, but they don't play video games. These are fake gamer girls, where they go around acting like they play video games. And there's actually a very popular meme. It's like the technologically challenged girl. It's the girl, and she's wearing the lenses glasses, and she's has her handle like this, and it has nerd written on it, and blah 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 blah. And basically, it's only because the types of guys that play video games have gone from a stereotype of these ugly guys who look like shit to basically any guy at all, which includes guys who would be attractive to other females. And so, in order to get these types of guys, they start acting like they play video games because, well, if he thinks I have a common interest. Yeah. What's that? Steve Jobs died? Microsoft is screwed. What's that? I love EV training. My favorite is Jolteon. What's that, Mario? I love Call of Halo. Get out.
Please stop.
Yeah. They go around and act all nerdy and stuff just because they think it'll make guys like them. And unfortunately, with a lot of gamer guys, it works.
I actually did that one day. I kid you not. I actually found this girl I work with who said that she was all into video games, and I had to prove a point. Like, for example, did you hear about the new Halo game that has Ryu in it?
Oh no.
She said, yeah, I played with him all the time.
So you just started feeding her a bunch of crap that isn't true, and she just agreed with all of it to make it seem like she...
That's how you catch people. You catch them hardcore.
Yeah. That's how the police catch people hanging their alibis.
Just like I did that to the...
Ashton Kutcher was a cat in movie.
Actually, I just realized there aren't... This isn't even just a gender thing. I hate those kind of people in general. Like, I told you about this one day. I was in the library, I was talking with Dewan, and I was playing Pokemon. And this guy, this random ass dude, I never seen him before, walks up to us and is like, hey, guess what? I got, Pokemon, gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire, black and white, and I have the Pokedex filled in all the games, and I have all the Pokemon in all the games. So I started, fucking questioning him. It's like, so do you have Deoxys? Yeah. Is it hacked? No, it's real. So you went to the Pokemon event? Yeah. No.
What?
So you didn't go to the Pokemon event? No. You have a Deoxys? Yes. You are aware that Deoxys hasn't been released on any Gen 4 game, any Gen 5 game at all in America, right? Well, see, I evolved it.
Yeah, right there, you got it.
I evolved it from I gave my Pokemon a stone, and I evolved it. This is a legendary. You can't evolve.
Yeah, but see, that's like a general term for people like that everywhere who act like they know what they're talking about, but they don't. The thing is that it happens with these gamer girls more often.
I got a code.
And a lot of them try to take these sexy pictures and involve them being in, a video game console and being in the same picture. Most guys are paying attention to the fact that there's a hot girl, not that there's a video game system there.
So that's opposite, which is why there's with memes around. Oh my god! And have the girl with like her cleavage showing, and she has it with them. It's like she's playing Super Mario. Awesome.
There's one picture I saw where like there's this chick in a sexy pose. Comment. How old are you? Because your answer will depend on my comment on this picture. I'm 16. Why? That's some very nice graffiti on the wall back there. Not getting execution, but still, nice attempt. But yeah, the thing is that the gamer girl, in my opinion, did used to be a category. Back in the 90s, when the video gaming field was dominated by males for whatever reason.
Still is.
Finding a girl who played any video game at all was very rare.
It still is.
Here in Buffalo, yeah, but like as a general thing, you find a lot of girls that play video games. I know a lot of females that do play video games.
Yeah, the thing is like, yeah, we do know them, but when it comes to like, media, or it's like, oh my god, it's a girl playing a video game. Must make YouTube video. There's like a chain of YouTube videos of this one chick playing Soul Calibur 5, and people are just flipping out. It's like, it's a girl and she's good at Soul Calibur 5.
And come find me in some Street Fighter. That's all I got to say.
And that's like the problem is that people still flip out over a girl that plays video games, even though they are very common. Like yes, back in the 90s, like finding a girl who played a video game was very rare. I remember I was younger. I was in like 4th grade. Got into school bus. Girl was playing Pokemon. I'm like, this isn't right. She like
entered the Twilight Zone.
She like asked me to teach her how to fucking.
Bizarre World.
She asked me how to teach her to do the fucking cloning glitch from Pokemon Crystal. I'm like, the cloning glitch with the boxes and whatnot.
Oh yeah, and then there's when they know things. It's like
no. Like the thing is like whoa. She's talking to me about something I'm interested in.
A, you're talking to me. Mind blow number 1. B, you're playing Pokemon. Mind blow number 2. You know what the cloning glitch is.
Well, and I would say it all again at this date and time, it all depends on what game. Because 9 times out of 10, what makes a gamer person. Because I'm not even going to say just gamer girl. I'm going to say gamer person. Because guys are the same way, as he already stated.
To an extent, yeah, sometimes.
It all depends on what game. Because you don't even need to play it to know about it. When you hear it from anybody and everybody,
there were certain circumstances, even back then, like the 90s, that didn't surprise us. Like, oh, girls playing Tetris. Everyone plays Tetris.
That's what I'm saying.
Girls playing. When it's something popular, like those RPGs and whatnot, that's when.
That one I can understand. Like you giving a wee bit more attention to.
That's basically what I meant. Like there are some games that everyone plays, like no matter what. Shit like that. But when you see a girl playing like Final Fantasy or Pokemon back then, it was like, this is very unnatural. This doesn't happen.
And then there's like the ones that actually like know the lore, know the inside of everything. Like not just oh my god. Not only is she playing it, but she knows.
She knows what's going on. She's just like the rest of us. And nowadays, that is getting more common. Like if you actually like, I have a bunch of female friends that I talk to, and they know what they're talking about when it comes to video game. Like, oh, holy crap! Someone actually knows what's going on.
Still shocking as shit, but still.
It's slightly less shocking because, again, it's getting more common, but the fucking media, like you said, it keeps going on about it. Like, fucking, no hate towards her, but Nintendo Fangirl. The only reason she has so many subscribers and followers and whatnot is probably because she's a female that plays video games.
I just ran into a video where this chick who does Pokemon trivia videos, and she was featured on some other dude's video, and everybody was drooling on this guy's fucking videos. This guy doesn't normally get as many views as normally. I think that's like one of his highest viewed videos, just because this pretty damn cute chick with the Pikachu hoodie, like, giving Pokemon trivia.
Yeah. But yeah, like in the fangirl, like she's relatively attractive and she plays video games, and that's why everyone subscribes to her. Most people probably don't even listen to her videos. They probably just sit there and look at her throughout the video. It's like,
I don't subscribe. I was bored. I'm sorry.
I fucking.
It's not that. It's just the fact that it's, and like you said before, it sucks for everybody else that plays the game, that knows what's going down, but can't get that recognition because of the fact that everybody else is putting that thing down. When you have more of one person, imitators. That's the best keyword to say. Imitators. People who imitate what they know they like, or they'll imitate what they're talking about because they want to fit in, they want to be in that crowd. That's exactly what ended up happening. And you can't get mad at everybody because some people do feel like they're left out. So they'll talk about something, and if they do talk about a game that they know, it's relatively old compared to everybody else or all the other games that everybody else had played. With saying that in mind, then you got the crowd of people who, and I like to classify them as the know-it-alls, who knows what's going on, but will understand that you're talking about something and go, yo, that was sold like 4 years ago. What's wrong with you? Get up in the times. What do you got about those people?
Oh, those. You mean the ones that, this game is so out of date because it's not in 3D. Like, Persona 4 Arena got that kind of flack because,
that was actually one of the categories I was going to bring up later.
Yes!
Like, just to finish up the gamer girl bullshit. Yeah. Like, basically everything I said was summed up. Like, thing about the Nintendo whatever girl, fangirl. Thing is, I pay attention to her because I actually enjoy the content of her video. She knows what she's talking about. When she makes videos, it's actually very informative. She knows what she's talking about. She knows about the game. She knows about the subject. I actually watch them when I do watch them because I actually am interested in what she's speaking on.
I just want to know what the fuck she did to like start getting free stuff from Nintendo. That's all I.
Yeah, she somehow like works for them or something.
It's like,
she's more of a Zelda fangirl than anything, but yeah. She actually had like a very educated argument as to why Link should not have like a voice actor. It's like a 15-minute long video, and I watched it because I was interested in it. But
I'm guessing it's pretty much just like any other fan base. When you get a high enough thing and then you start sending them these things, like they'll start paying attention. Go, you know what, this person, we like this person. We like the way how they. I mean, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people do it, but when you got a lot of people, for example,
because a lot of people are paying attention to her, that's drawing a lot of attention to Nintendo.
Yeah, like for example, I'm pretty sure that if Maximilian was to start doing that. Like he started doing that. Like I'm gonna say,
for Ultimate Assist Me, when they were introducing the new characters, he was doing tutorials for Capcom. He was working for Capcom at the time when he was doing those.
I guess I just get noticed because a lot of people watch your videos, and the company's like, why the fuck is everyone paying attention to us out of nowhere? We didn't even like release anything.
That actually explains a lot. That actually explains a lot of why like there are a lot of people online who have like a username of Sony fanboy, Final Fantasy fanboy, insert random company or video game franchise fanboy or fangirl and shit like that. Is that like a thing? Is that like some get rich quick scheme or something?
I don't know.
I wonder.
Well, but yeah, like the thing is that the gamer girl genre now, like I said, is mostly a dead category. You're not a gamer girl. You're someone who plays video games that just happens to be female. And if the media would stop like flipping out about it every time they find one. Like seriously, chick got on the news just because she was good at a video game. Like,
if it's something like a young kid being good at it, okay, I understand.
Like fucking like 5-year-old kid got on the fucking news because he could like 100% like fire the flames on Dragon
Guitar Hero in the local bar or something. Yeah.
Yeah, on fucking expert. I'm like, okay, that's newsworthy. The kid's like 5. He shouldn't be able to press the orange button. There's like this one kid, like Lil Poison or something, who's like 9 and is famous for like going to video game competitions and like winning them.
Yeah.
I think Capcom or someone like fucking hired him. Like, I don't know if he's still around, but at the time he was like 9 and he was famous just because he's like going around winning all these games.
And then sometimes that goes wrong because You know that one black kid? I have never learned his name. This is one black kid who's usually on Cartoon Network or some family movies, and usually his role, and I think it's the only role he ever plays, is, you know, a little foul-mouthed, bratty-ass black kid who's always, like, talking shit. Did a Metal Gear Solid commercial.
What's his name, like Bobby or something?
I don't know.
Jay?
Yeah,
Yeah, him.
That little bastard.
Yeah.
Did a Metal Gear Solid commercial. He's like 9, 10. What the fuck are you doing a commercial for an M-rated game?
Oh yeah, I remember that for the PS3 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those PS3
PSP.
commercials. PSP.
Yeah.
One of those Sony commercials where like where it involved like the president of the company like talking to people and messing with them and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That little fucker.
He was on fucking House
He's
of
famous for what?
being a foul-mouthed little brat.
Yeah.
Like, I remember he was on fucking House of Pain and he was doing that. He's on that fucking Tyler Perry. I don't remember what the fuck it's called.
What the hell, man?
Some Tyler Perry thing. I don't pay attention to it though.
I'm convinced that's just how he is. But still. Like,
Yeah, but like maybe if the media would stop drawing attention to the fact that, oh my god, a girl who plays video games, maybe it's like that shit would settle down.
There's a whole video about some chick like winning a Soul Calibur 5 tournament without looking at the screen.
That is bullshit.
Though without looking at the... Well, first of all, this only proves how stupid of a game Soul Calibur 5 is. My little brother can beat me in Soul Calibur 5. This is why I don't like Soul Calibur. Because anyone could win by...
Me?
Yeah!
That's your reason?
Yeah! Because any brainless asshole can button mash. You know this! You have a cousin who does the same thing. You lose to him on occasion, don't you? Yes.
It's Marvel, man, not
Yeah.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah!
You know what? I'll actually
Yeah.
back
It's
him up.
heavy. Only heavy.
Actually, no.
Marvel has the same problem.
I'll back him up on Soul Calibur 5. You know how I know this? Because I'm one of those mindless button matching
Yeah.
assholes.
He admitted it.
Like I fucking beat Blaze all the time.
How
And
did you-
Soul Calibur, one of them, and he always complained because all I do is button mash, and I win because I'm just
Who are you? No. I'm not-
anyone I use.
It can't be just.
I button mash and I win.
You're not supposed to. The thing is, you're not
That's-
supposed to mash.
You're not
next
supposed to, but it fucking works, and that's Soul Calibur 5's deal. There's this gigantic video about a girl playing Soul Calibur 5 without looking at the screen and winning tournaments.
I call that bullshit.
No one cares about the fact she's not looking at the screen.
No one cares about she's not looking at the screen. Actually, that might feed the whole thing. But the idea is it's a girl playing Soul Calibur 5 and winning. Like, do you not forget that Soul Calibur 5 is the most broken, mindless game there is?
Anyways, moving on from gamer girls because that was a whole rant.
How long have we been doing this now?
The new school gamers, I guess we could call them. These people won't go past farther back than anything beyond, say, GameCube. Is usually the farthest back I see these type of people go.
Okay. In their defense, half of the time, the reason why that is because they were born before our generation, before the golden years of like Sega Genesis.
No. There are people who are like that, but these are people who refuse to go anywhere past that, even if you try to bring them up to it.
They kind of blend in with those though.
Kinda, but it's like,
But only in those people's defense. There are assholes who are like, oh fuck that. Those new games of
this game was on the GBA. Fuck this game.
What?
Why? This game was on the GBA, so it's old, and that makes it bad. What?
That's just young.
That's what I mean by new school gamers who refuse to play an old video game because it's old. There are people who don't know about the older games and they have a defense. They don't know about it. They were born in the last 15 years?
Yep.
And therefore don't know about anything before a GameCube. But for someone who was born in the 90s or something, the 80s, who refuses to go back to an old game simply because it's an older game, I'll admit I've been guilty of that. There have been a couple times where I could have played the game just because the lack of graphical anything annoyed me. But I do go back sometimes.
Me personally, I missed out on a lot of old games, but I just don't feel the interest of going backwards.
I've been trying to find
That's why I'm actually avoiding Final Fantasy VI.
Why?
I don't
There
know.
are cases where someone just can't go back. That does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
I've actually been searching for Final Fantasy 6 GBA version for like the last 2 or 3 years.
I just used
The actual cartridge.
The actual cartridge. Have not been able to
You
find
won't
that
find
shit.
it. You will not find it ever.
Especially now that Game Crazes.
I gave up.
Out
I
of
just
business.
used Visual Boy, and that was when I was like, "Fuck emulators. That's like illegal and shit."
But yeah, like
I caved.
fucking. But when it's someone who will not play a game just because the fact it is old, that's when the problem comes in.
Man, let's play Sega Genesis. Who the
I will
fuck?
play the original Super Mario Brothers, man.
I would too. I would play the original
I
Sonic.
will go. I'll go
the
home
original-
and look for my goddamn NES and break that shit out.
Like I played the fucking GameCube Sonic Record Collection. Why? Oh my god, I saw the old Sonic games. I never got to experience these. I bet they're awesome. Let me grab this. I had fun with that game. I never got very far in them because I suck at Sonic, but I still had fun.
I'm sorry, Nate. I gotta ask. How do you suck at Sonic?
Run and jump. That's all.
I forgot to jump.
He
Damn it, I fell. Why isn't Knuckles climbing up the... Man!
Why isn't Tails flying?
Yeah. I think the game glitched for me a couple times. Like, Knuckles wouldn't climb... But, yeah.
And sometimes it even applies to games that were remade, and like people won't touch them because it's based off an old game, like Bionic Commando.
Ooh.
Answer. You don't remember?
Sin and Punishment.
Yeah, there we go. They came out with a ticket for the Wii. What was that? Star Success or whatever?
Yeah.
People won't play because they only got a fucking... Because the only other game that came out was like for the...
What's this game, Bionic Commando? What is it? It's a remake of the old version from like NES. Oh, fuck this. What? Still good. It's based off of old ass games too.
There are some times when I have been turned off of a game because I played the newest version. I'm like, oh my god, the graphics and the storyline and the gameplay, and then I go back to the other one. It's like it doesn't have any of that. I can't do it.
What happened with me in Persona 4 and 3?
Bible 3, Dragon Quest 9, and all the other ones. The main things that drew me in for 9 weren't in the other ones, and therefore I had a hard time actually playing them.
Yeah.
I can still play them, but I just had trouble sticking to it.
That's kind of actually. I mean, I put a ROM of Pokemon Crystal on my GBC emulator. I haven't been playing it very often. It's kind of hard to go back.
Yeah, like that's the thing. But like if someone go like what's one like the best old school games? Give me something. One of the best games from like before the GameCube era.
Sonic 3.
Yeah, there we go. Sonic 3. Everyone loved that game back when it came out, and if you try to give it to someone now to play it, they'll either be like I was when I found a Mega Collection. Oh my god, it's all the old Sonic games. Let me try these out. I had fun. But then people go like, no, this game was like the Genesis. This game was a piece of shit. Everyone played it, but it's old. But it's old.
It's old. The graphics are terrible. You know.
And then there's
That's
old,
it. The graphics are terrible.
And then there's people on the reverse side of that, the old school gamers. They kind of fit in with Gen 1ers and whatnot, but they won't play any game that's new because it's new. If it's 3D, get it out of my face. Is the way they tend to go. Yes,
There are some people who have like legitimate, it's like, yeah, these new games nowadays, it's not all about fun. It's all about explosions.
Well, yes.
We get those, but then there's the fuckers who's like,
Like we know that for every one of these bad categories, there is a defense. There are a group of people in each sect that do have some sort of defense against what they say. We're talking about the people who don't, who just go, oh, well, this game is new, so it's bad. This game is in 3D, therefore it's terrible. They refuse to play Super Mario 64 just because it's in 3D.
who thought it was a good idea to take Street Fighter and put it in 3D? Stupid. Street Fighter EX. Stupidest.
Oh, as a part of the new school gamers, there are graphic gamers. They judge the game based on the graphics and the graphics alone. The game is shiny, it's good.
I'm surprised I didn't mention Sonic Retro when we were talking about this. But yeah,
Eh?
Sonic Retro, an entire website dedicated to old Sonic games and nothing else.
I didn't know about this.
They hate modern Sonic games with a burning passion.
Why?
Except for SA1 and 2, of course, because those are the best. But anything after that, no.
Okay.
No, because it's modern. That's it. That's the only reason.
Wow. Modern
Because
Sonic
it's
is
not
bad because modern.
Because it's not classic Sonic.
They didn't like Generations.
It's pretty much when Sonic 4 happened, it was like, you know what? Fuck this. They're keeping Sonic's eyes green. Fuck this. We're gonna make our own community. We're gonna make our own beehive of hatred and shit.
His eyes are still green. Fuck Sega.
And then Sonic Retro was born. I may be horribly wrong, but still, I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Let's see.
Maybe they just got love for the whole thing.
It's not just love, it's just hatred for love.
What else was there?
No,
Weren't you gonna talk about
this is-
know-it-alls?
Know-it-alls.
Know-it-alls.
That guy I mentioned with I got all the Pokemon, even Deoxys, you know, the Pokemon that we haven't gotten since 2004.
Yeah. And they're usually the most condescending bastards too.
Hawk.
He's cool, but playing him in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hawk and that one guy. What the fuck is that one guy's name?
Which one guy?
He usually wears like circular glasses, has short curly hair, pretty whitish chin. Goes to ECC, of course.
Dave falls into that category.
Dave. Well, they don't know who the fuck we're talking about. But still, yeah. Those.
Like,
Trevor.
dueling them is like the worst fucking.
Blatant cheers.
Oh, and then there's the people who assume you won't know what you're talking about when you know what you're talking about. Like, I think you may have been there for that. You were doing some guy at UB. It was before I had come out. You were doing some guy at UB, and I was there too. It was Smash Club. And I forgot to get onto the topic. I was saying something about like black and white, and he started quizzing me on all this stuff about like black and white, as if I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Like, oh, what are the names of this Pokemon? Well, it's obviously this. Like, what's the new fucking Uber? That Dark Dragon type. I think the name is Sazandora. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I fucking go on Cerebi and shit. I know what's going on. And then I was playing my fucking Soul Silver copy, and I was damn near the beginning of the game. I think I had like maybe one badge. It takes one look at my party. I could beat your party. I'm in the beginning of the game. Your party probably could beat my party. Oh, well, my beginning of the game party could beat your beginning of the game party. Why is that an accomplishment for you? Like these people who take pride in just being better than everyone else to the point where they just fucking...
In every aspect, even the aspects that don't even exist. Like, I could beat you in insert condition that is probably impossible. Well, it's now impossible because, you know, it probably has to do with something with the past. It's like, hey, if I was in this situation back in the day, I would be able to beat you up.
Man, if I still played Street Fighter, I'd kick your ass. What?
Like, man, if I got back into this game, I'd fucking beat your ass. Why don't you
God.
play? Oh! Prime example! Dwight. Loves to talk shit about Marvel. Never played the game in his life. He's the kind of person who will try to give you advice on how to play a game he's never touched and doesn't know the minigame of.
Nate?
Huh?
He's also somewhat of a mindless button masher.
He's back.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
You're back. I'm talking about know-it-alls.
I love know-it-alls, especially in Call of Duty.
Oh boy.
That's where they always are.
Oh, just wait until we get into the fucking competitive community in general. We'll have some
Chilling, playing the game, and yeah, Maximilian said this himself. Maybe Call of Duty should actually have a competitive mode for all those seasoned players that play all the time. Should get together in a room and play versus people who just pick the game up. Because if you just pick the game up, you're going to have crappy guns. You're going to be at a crappy level compared to everybody else that plays. Because there are people who like to sleep in the basement of their mom's home and don't do nothing else but play Call of Duty. They even have certain things for your tag to actually be a certain color if you play a certain amount of hours straight. That means you never turned off your game. You have no life.
Yeah. And the worst part about being like a new, like I have no problem with Call of Duty specifically. Like if I had a PS3, I might actually pick up a Call of Duty game and play. It looks like it could be fun.
I'm actually interested in getting Call of, well, not Black Ops 2 with the shit I've heard, but still.
But like Call of Duty, Battlefield, like first person shooters, I've played them. They're pretty fun. I don't mind them. It's the community, especially when you get online, when you pick up a game, and it's either a seasoned gamer going, "What the fuck are you doing, you noob? I bought the game like literally an hour ago. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing." Or even worse, the fucking 11-year-olds who run around online and call you, they call you a faggot because that's the only insult they know because they're like 10.
Faggot, virgin,
Yeah,
what were those things back in the day?
Yet you're on the game, playing the same game I am, and I'm a virgin.
You have no.
But this is the thing about
You
that
blockhead.
is the one is I was playing and I had a guy on there who said the whole team sucked because he was so good and so bad that he can take the whole team on against him. By himself, he can take the whole team and kill all of them constantly. So I made a message to everybody else on my team and told them, you know what? Let's just chill at 1. We're going to lose, and we're going to lose on purpose. And we all kept giving our opponents, the other team, we kept telling them where he was going to be at. Where was he at? Why we weren't doing nothing. The team set aside, and they said, you know what? That's cool. And everybody else went against him.
He got destroyed, didn't he?
Yes. Mercifully. Like, it wasn't even... But he was so bad that he could take a whole team on by himself. Bullshit.
Yeah, these have to know-it-alls that go, oh, well, I could beat you. Like, I just don't care about this time when I was playing Pokemon. I was, like, in the early part of the game, so my Pokemon were, like, maybe around level 20. Like, he was like, my team could beat yours. I'm in the beginning of the game, they probably could. Well, my beginning of the team game could beat your beginning of the game team. Why is that an accomplishment?
I can understand competitiveness, but they take it to the extreme. They act like it's real life, and it's not.
Okay, I need some. I have something I need to clarify.